sorry. I mean, it has to be said, right? Hiring a social media manager might be a waste of money, but hear me out. How you doing, everybody? CJ Williams with PT Media. On this channel, I like to bring and present to you the content that I produce for my clients. I like to take you behind the scenes on some of the shoots, but I also like to bring you information and report from the front lines of the video marketing industry or the video content creation industry. What works for me and my clients, what we're seeing success with, what doesn't work, current trends and things like that. So you can take this information and use it to build your business or, to grow your business. But I wanted to address something here, and that's called, and that being the social media manager. Do you really need a social media manager? Should you fire the social media manager that you have? And then, what maybe you should be looking into instead. So let's start with social media. The big ones, Instagram and Facebook. Let's just talk about Instagram here for a second. And this really applies to all of them. So the way social media platforms are too unpredictable to be putting money in anything besides ads that you spend, and even then sometimes. But anything beyond spending money on ads, you probably don't want to be putting too much energy in because they're too unpredictable. So regardless of the following that you have on social media, when you post something, only a certain amount of people, only a small percentage of those followers are going to see that content. And of the people that see it, if they don't interact with it, engage with it, like it, comment, if they're not interacting with this content, it's not going to be seen to more people. So every day, or however often you're paying someone to post to your social media, they're guessing what people are going to like. They're guessing how many people are going to see it, and they're hoping these people interact with it so more people can see it. They're hoping people click on it. That's money being paid to somebody to guess what's going to work. Then you have searchability. I guess I probably should have mentioned this first, but when people go looking for a product or service, when they're ready to spend money, they're going to Google or YouTube first. They're not going to social media to look for something when they're ready to spend money. So I think taking a YouTube-based approach or Google-based approach where you can be found and searchable on Google or YouTube, create your content for YouTube and let it trickle down to sharing little snippets and stuff on social media, right? So on YouTube, at least you get some metrics that'll tell you what people are searching for, and you can get to see what people are watching before they come to your content. So you get more insight on what people are looking for. Social media, you kind of just putting it out there, just throwing that content out in the wind and hoping the right people land on it. Whereas on YouTube, you can put the content out and see who searches for it, and you can change your strategy based on that. And you also get a little bit of idea on what else you can do, what other topics you can do to cover that, all that, the whole industry, whatever industry you're in. So you guessing and throwing content in the wind, and then having a strategy, a YouTube-based strategy, totally different, much more effective to go with YouTube. The analytics are better on that platform. And another thing is you don't own the content that you put on social media. You put it out there, you can brand it however much you want, but you don't have any control over it. You don't control who sees it. Like I mentioned before, you don't control how it's distributed. And it's not yours anymore. It belongs to the platform. So the minute these platforms decide to change up how they distribute content, guess what? It's going to affect how people see your content. So why are you putting so much energy and effort into social media? What you should be doing instead, hire someone to create video for you. Somebody who can come up with the topics, produce the content, and post it for you. Because video is king these days. Businesses are starting to see how video is helping convert more people. People are more engaged with video. And that's why these platforms, Instagram, they're moving more towards video-based content. TikTok is completely video-based. Facebook, video is the number one engagement tool on Facebook. So video is king. If you don't have someone in your corner that can create video, you may want to consider that. So instead of hiring somebody to post content on social media and not knowing who's seeing it, not knowing if they're going to engage with it, not knowing how they come about the content, and not having any control of this content, focus on creating video content around topics that people are discovering. And then from there, you can base your strategy off that stuff. Now what people are looking for, and YouTube content is more shareable. The links, everybody's on YouTube. whether they have an account or not, you can share that link with them. They'll be able to open the video. They're more familiar with the platform. It's just an all-around better, and safer strategy to go with YouTube as being your primary focus. Let the other contents trickle down to social media. Find you someone that can create the content for you and post it to YouTube and optimize it to where you get discovered and you're searchable. All right, so that's my spill on that. I hope I didn't run on too long. I hope no one hates me because of this. If you're a business owner, you're in the Charlotte area, please look me up. Sign up for a free video strategy session. We'll talk about all the ways video can help you in your business. All right, till next time,